Welcome back to the anime list of all time. We're at number 52. We're at number 52. Now then, before I get into what the anime is, it's a parody anime. This anime, Pony Dash, I'm just going to call it that because it's too fucking confusing to explain. Pony Dash has its issues, which start off of why it's not higher on the list. The first main issue is the fact that when you watch the anime, a little bunny pops up in text, and you have to read the text because they're referencing something from another anime, and it ruins the experience. Like for example, like if you want to watch a character speak, you can't see them speak because of the fact that the bunny's telling you something in text and dialogue, and that's why I don't. That's why it's not in the top 50. Why is it on the list? If that's the case, well, because it's too fucking funny. And it's too fucking ridiculous. I mean, when you hit the halfway point, episode 13 is where they summon fucking giant robots and fucking bullshit just to kill a fucking teacher. The teacher, on the other hand, is 10 years old, by the way, but she is smart. She is smart. She is smart as fuck. She is a teacher. She is the smartest person in the whole freaking school, except for the girl who picks on her a lot because of the fact that she likes to pick on her, because she's 10 years old, of course. The girl who likes to pick on her is really established. She has glasses. She likes to make fun of her a lot and stuff like that and pick on her. You also got the girl who thinks that she's boring all the time, and she doesn't really do that much in the story. She's just like that, this, that, and the other thing. You also got the person that's dumb. She is really dumb, but she's also hypergenic, so you will know who she is. You also got the class rep, on where she makes some situations better, but she mostly makes the situation a lot fucking worse. She's also the only character that she sees fucking aliens. Yes, there are aliens in this anime, and they're trying to observe the target, which is the 10-year-old class teacher, and she's gonna be the fate of what happens to the Earth. The funny thing is, and this is the funny thing about this anime, is the fact that she's the only one who knows that the aliens exist, and the fact that she can see them in outer space when there's a clear fucking day, when the sun's up, it makes it funny as fuck. There's a lot of characters. Every character has their quirks. I mean, in another classroom, there's a girl who has a animal fetish where she brings in a bunch of fucking pets every fucking day. I think it's fucking hilarious. And then you also got a character who dresses up like a fucking robot, that makes no fucking sense. There's a lot of characters. I wish I can go through them all, but that would take me like fucking forever. But there are 4 classrooms that actually matter. The main character's teacher and the 3 other teachers. There are 4 teachers. Okay, I'm gonna establish them all. You got the 10-year-old kid who's smart as hell, smart as fuck. And then you've got the teacher who likes to drink a lot of alcohol because she doesn't like her life and the fact that she can't get laid. I made that last part up. Roast me in the comment section down below because that's not true. She likes to drink a lot, and she's always like, hammered and stuff like that. Then you also got the gym teacher, who he is a freaking moron. He doesn't really do that much, although he does get his ass kicked a lot. I'll tell you that much. In the first half of the anime, and then you got the old timer who wants to quit, but he doesn't. Okay, that's pretty much all your teachers. Each class has approximately 20-25 students, but you will know if they are important because they look different than the other characters. Let me just say this: there are 4 classrooms that actually are there, and the 4 classrooms have like 4 or 5 characters or less in that classroom that actually matter, and you will establish them right away because of the rest of the classmates. Even though it's a big classroom, they all look like fucking dolls, and they look exactly the fucking same. They do speak occasionally, but it's usually in the background and there's no lip singing, so it's like that. But the main reason why it's not in the top 50 is because of what I said in the earlier part, is the fact that when you're watching the anime, like, you know when people text you and, like, it pops up? That's what happens. It pops up in the middle of the screen when you're watching it. That's the only issue I have with it. Also the characters kind of seem one-dimensional, and they never grow into developing characters. But then again, it is a parody anime. By the way, if you don't know, parody anime is a parody genre of anime is to make fun of other animes. They make a Dragon Ball Z reference from Dragon Ball. They make a reference to Yamcha and stuff like that. They also make a reference to Planet of the Apes and stuff. So they're like sporadic all over the place. But I think that gets too ridiculous at the end of the anime, where the aliens and fucking robots and fucking horses are talking to each other. It's just like, what the fuck am I watching this for? Parody anime is really hard to do. And that's why parody anime is hard to do, because there's not a lot of parody animes in Japan that much. I mean, parody anime is like a hit or miss type of genre, but I think this anime does deserve it. There's one soundtrack that I absolutely love because it's suspenseful, and the soundtrack is, I love the opening theme song of the third opening theme song. That's the other issue. The theme song of the first season is too fucking long. The second one is just sporadic all over the place, and the third one's actually the one that I absolutely love. So yeah. It does have an happy ending. They do tease that the Earth gets exploded at the end, but whatever. It doesn't really do that, and then they just do the same thing over and over again. But to be honest with you, this anime deserves to be on the list, because of the fact that it's really fucking good. It's like I'll tell you this much. I knew I was going to put this anime on the list, but I don't think, because of the fact of the main reason in the beginning, is the main reason why it doesn't get in the top 50, but the only reason why it gets in the top 100 is because of the fact that it's really fucking good and deserves to be on this list. I don't know why I like this anime so much, which, by the way, parody animes, there's at least 2 more parody animes on this list. I think so, maybe, I don't know. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But like I said before, this anime deserves to be on the list, and I love it. It's amazing. I hope you guys have a nice, positive day. Take care. Oh yeah, there's also the other reason why I love this anime is the fact that there's a bunny who talks that no one gives a fuck about, and they just toss him aside like a sack of potatoes. And the only friend that the bunny makes friends of is the cat that's like a god, because the cat is big and fluffy and he gives him milks and stuff, but he is fucking weird as shit. I mean, seriously, he goes into the soda machine by like warping himself into the fucking dollar machine, and like, you know, like what the fuck, man. I don't see, when it goes to parody animes are either hit or miss to me, because it's either I get the jokes or I don't get the jokes. Which, by the way, newsflash for it, we are watching a parody anime during the time of this list, and it's Combat Butler, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, man, I think this anime deserves to be on the list. There's 26 episodes if you guys want to watch it. It's pretty fucking funny. But I think that if you don't know what, you might want to look up the genre of parody, because if you don't, then you're going to get lost a lot more than you think. So that's what my opinion is. What are you guys' thoughts about it? We're at 51. Which 51 is going to be a really interesting one, because I don't know if everyone's going to be like, but yeah, man, I'm having fun with this list. This list deserves to be on the list. If you want to go through every character has their quirks and blah, but the main reason why I didn't want to name all the rest of the characters, because they don't grow as time goes on, which is kind of sad, but whatever. But I hope you guys have a nice, positive day. Take care, and stay positive, everyone. Oh, and also, yeah, I don't know when to fucking do. We're at number 51. 51. We're almost halfway there. Woohoo! Stay positive, everyone.